What's up, folks? I know that some of you have been requesting a log scaling video, so now that we've broken open into our nice big log piles that are in front of me, and we're getting to some nice ones, I'm going to go ahead and lay out around 8 or 10 good ones and just do a little trial for you guys. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to have my measuring stick. I'm going to be using Old Smoky. The big loader's getting worked on. There's also going to be debarker footage. My dad actually repaired that yesterday with a fellow named Bob, and the shaft was actually worn and the bearing had gone bad, so they replaced those, and actually it sounds really nice whenever it runs now. Please like today's video. If you have any questions about anything, leave it in the comments, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. so all the logs that I laid out, it looks like they're all black oak. I got my 4-foot measuring stick that goes up to 48 inches. I can, let's see, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and measure these. The lengths. That one's 8 foot, actually 9, but it has a foot of trim, which is good. That's an 820. You measure inside the bark. Okay. That's a 10. That's a 1020 as well. Okay. That one's a 10. It didn't make 12. I know you guys are going to want to see the diameter on this one. There you go, inside the bark. 26. It's not quite a 27. Let's measure it the other way. It's a 28 that way. Almost 29. We'll give it a 27. 1027. This one's a 12. I know that's the butt end, so we're measuring from this end. That's a 1229. That's the one I think I showed you guys yesterday. And these piles were full of these logs. This one's a 10. This one's got a seam right here, but to be honest, with the quality of the timber, it'll probably saw out in a couple of passes. I might get a crack, but we'll just see. It's going to depend on how I turn this log as well. However, the rest of the sides of this log is going to be good grade lumber. It's black oak, and it is different from red oak. However, lumber-wise, they're categorized as the same. Let's see what that measurement is. 24. That's a 1024. 250 board feet. Looks like we got another 10. This looks like the little end down here. Yep. We'll give that one a 1020. Okay, we got another 10-footer. This one's more towards a red oak. You can see the bark is definitely not quite the same as that. However, it's not quite fully a red oak either. However, the lumber will be classified as red oak. There we go. We'll give that one a 1021. This one right here actually looks like it was a tip log. Right here is where it was topped. It honestly could probably be topped about a foot further back, and that would help clean that log up a little nicer. But we'll go ahead and measure it, and we'll measure it to 8 foot. Yeah, we'll give it 8 foot, because it would clean up at about 9 foot. Now technically, this is the little end because it's the top, but it's going to measure bigger than that end. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to eyeball it with the stick where it stops flaring out. That is an 823. I don't know if you can see it there, but that's what I'm giving it. Okay. That's a 10. Yep, this is the little end. That's a 1023. Okay, cut. Okay, this is what I got for the logs. Went ahead and wrote out the footage to the side. You can see the footage on 9 logs at the bottom. And this is using the Doyle scale. That's just what's used in the area. I know a lot of you have your opinions about that. I'm gonna flip this over just so people can see it. But there's the Doyle scale, the diameter -4 divided by 4 squared times the length. Any log's diameter that's divisible by 4 is pretty easy to do. So I just went ahead and did a 24-inch 10-foot log. But yeah, there it is. As you guys can see, all these logs are bigger size, so I will say that the Doyle scale is more accurate on big logs. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to debarking. Okay, this is what was wrong with the debarker head, everybody. Dad went ahead and Bob replaced the shaft. You can see where it was getting worn right here, and that bearing was bad too. Combination of both things. They just cut this side off right here, so yeah, that's why it's not full length. But there's a new one up there now and some new belts, so I'm gonna go ahead and just fire it up and let you guys listen to it run without me debarking any logs. I'll just add that the job that all those logs came in off of, we didn't even get to see any of the white oak that was on that job. That was just all the poplar and the black oak. We heard there was quite a bit of white oak that was pretty stinking nice that came off of it. But yeah, that's going to end it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.